Sorry about that last part. I had to go do something. Somebody was asking me to do something. So back where we was, I was saying he has a whole different mindset. He has more of that Dominic Toretto mindset, family, because that's all that matters. Why is Eno on my? I've randomized it. That's why Eno's on my team. But that's basically what it is. Naruto has a different mindset, of more about family perspective, and he that's what mainly what he cares about, family. So he immediately sorry, oh Jesus. But he when he hey, what was that? What was that? He okay, I'm gonna have to see what that was because he just exploded chakra into my face. But he basically has the perspective that he needs to get Sasuke back because Sasuke is like a brother to him. And another thing is what was it? That because he knows what happens to his clan. He is kind of more emo-ish, but it's not like Sasuke type emo, like depressed. It's more like he's more focused, more determined, and he doesn't let things get in his way as much. But he still has time for friends and all that, because some of his friends he considers them family, but he doesn't let small things and all that get in his way. Is what I'm trying to say. And so that's basically what happens then. And then why have I not got my subs yet? Jesus. So Naruto, all of them know that, this and that. So now, so where we're at is Naruto immediately, even though when they called Naruto to the thing, to Hokage's office with Tsunade, Naruto immediately, he doesn't even let her say what she say. He demands a mission to go find Sasuke, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's got bold." And she's like, "First you need to do." She's like, "First we have missions for you to do." And then Naruto's like, "Okay, whatever." And by the way, Naruto's smarter, so I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. He already has like a gut feeling. He knows who his parents are. Because Jiraiya, while on that little wave arc, he slipped up saying Kushina Uzumaki was the last descendant. So he took a guess. That has to be my mom's. Well, sorry, mom. And he's like, he takes a guess. That has to be my mom, whatever. And that's basically what happens there. So he just has to figure out who Kushina Uzumaki was, like who she actually was. He doesn't know who his father is, but he takes a guess about Kushina Uzumaki. So they do the little bell test, and like I said, he may seem OP, guys, but with characters like Kakashi and all that at the moment, he's not completely and utterly broken. He's not as broken as he sounds. I'm gonna tell you that now. And no, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm bored, guys. I'm absolutely bored. I'm probably gonna, my next time when I stop recording this, I'm probably gonna do Call of Duty in the background. So if y'all like Storm 4 better, just let me know. But I mean, I'm gonna do Call of Duty next. But yeah, so Naruto's now at the point to where was I at? So he's able to more. He. Sorry for the stutter. I'm stumbling on my words, man. But he's at the point to where he's very strong, but he's not to the point where he completely outclasses our boy Kakashi. And I am going to give him the ability Asta has where he can fly on his sword. I forgot to tell y'all that. He learned how to fly on his sword also. So yeah, he can basically fly, but it's on his sword. And now Naruto, what happens next? This basically the same thing happens in the belt test, except for Naruto does get the swords because he this time he basically finesses him. He doesn't use the little book thing like he does in canon, and get him. He more or less how should I put it? So Kakashi has already used his Sharingan because he sees Naruto's gotten stronger by a large margin, and Naruto's response to that is he's going to pull out his other sword, which catches everybody off guard. Uh, this new sword is more small and more agile, which kind of fits Naruto's fighting style now. And Naruto, being the person that who he is, he being the person that he is, it fits his style. And when Kakashi throws a jutsu at him, which Naruto knows what Chidori is, and he knows how it works. Alright, back where I was at. Sorry. Uh, Naruto knowing being more agile and all that, he uses the what's it called? He's more agile with it. He knowing how Chidori and all that works because it's Naruto. He's smarter in this, like I said. Instead of him going getting blunt, he copies it. And then he immediately throws his sword back in his grimoire, knowing he has more chakra than Kakashi right now. He's putting more force into his Chidori, and it's basically a Chidori versus Chidori battle, and Sakura is also about to sneak attack him at the same time. Naruto knows this, Kakashi knows this also, but he really can't do anything about it because he's already going in on Naruto. And basically Naruto, when he uses his what's it called, when he goes in with the Chidori versus Chidori battle, Naruto wins basically. I'm gonna put it like that. What, I subbed out multiple times, but whatever. And he basically, but he, oh my god, I'm skipping so much. Knowing how Chidori already works and copying it perfectly, how, because he's now, he kind of takes Kakashi's chakra. Now that he's copied it perfectly, he's able to what's it called? What should I say? He's able to let me charge chakra. He's able to basically use it with anti-chakra at the same time. So he's basically made an anti-chakra Chidori, and it cancels out Kakashi's Chidori, but it doesn't like knock Kakashi out. But then Sakura comes in with her last two little hits, and it basically slumps Naruto. And yeah, that's basically how not slumps Naruto. She's able to stun Kakashi basically, and give Naruto use his speed to take the bells, which that's basically how they win, which is less cheating, but what they did in the original was smart. I'm gonna give it to them, which is something a ninja would do. Be grimy. They're not samurais, guys, they're ninjas. But yeah, they basically win differently this time. Oh, I'm about to lose. I'm not losing to Sakura. Tee up. I'm tee up. Watch this. Hold up. Go. Thank you. But they basically, what was it? What should I say? How it works? How? What was I even at? I'm sorry, I done lost. They took the bells. Oh, now they're headed to. They hear about the Gara mission, and instead of Naruto immediately, instead of them getting, they get there a little faster, is what I would say. Because Naruto can now fly on his sword, and he's able to carry somebody with him, most likely. So they're able to get there quicker, is what I'll say. What? Oh man, they hit me before I could get it off. I lost my first one. Wow. So they get there quicker. They find Kankuro still. It's like, but they already know. Like when they get to Kankuro, they see that they have less of a head start on them basically, and they have to make the option: should we go back and should we leave Kankuro? Or should we go? And they decide that basically what happens is they decide we'll split up. Sakura, you heal Kankuro, Naruto, Kakashi, they head to save Gaara. And it's basically a 2-on-2 when they get there. It's not just a 1-on-1 fight how it was. Well, not a 1-on-1, not 1-on-1s, 1-on-1s. 2-on-2. It's like Naruto and Sasuke. They like I said Naruto assassin. Naruto and Kakashi would kind of combo the other two up and then switch, throwing them guys off. They can't really get a grasp on each one of their abilities. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna try that. And then that's basically how that works. What? That's basically how theirs works. And that's how they're able to and then Naruto, then Sasori gets serious because this is where it gets good. I got y'all, man. It's not about to just be basic fights, basic stuff going on. This is where it gets good. Sasori pulls out a different puppet, right? And this puppet has a little chakra aura around it. It's black, and it has a katana in its hand. And Naruto already kind of has a grasp on what's going on. He think he knows what it is. He think he knows that he has a puppet, and he's like, Naruto's like mad because he's like, you killed. Sorry about that. My PlayStation just cut off. So what we're gonna do now is, what should happen now? Naruto gets mad, like really mad. And to the point where he's dang near lost control because he what happened again? He's like, you killed Uzumaki, because I think, yeah, Sasori is old enough to be one of the villages that helped wipe out the Uzumakis. I think they'd be, yeah, I think he's, what I say, I'm gonna say that he killed some Uzumaki who had one. It could be after the war, before it. I don't know how old Sasori is really, so sorry about that. I know he was in one of the Great Ninja Wars, not the fourth. I know he was in like the third or second, so I'm not exactly sure which one, but I do know he was in one of them, which means he was either he's in one of the two. So either way, I'm off about that. So he's like, Sasori, you killed you killed Uzumaki for that, didn't you? And Naruto, like, his aura starts flickering, like he's losing control. And it's they're like, Kakashi tells him to calm down, and then Naruto just gives him a glare, like, calm down. He killed one of my clan members for a blade to make them a puppet, which that's like actually annoying Naruto to another level. And then it's like the tailed beast cloak pops up because he's mad. It pops up. And then also what pops up is what house? It's the tailed beast cloak, and then the sword's aura. Like, it's not just him using the abilities of the sword; it's actual aura. The anti-magic pops up, and they're like dang near frozen. Sasori and Deidara, they're dang near frozen. And because Gaara's not dead yet, by the way, Gaara's not dead yet. They haven't even got to the cave. And Naruto, being pissed, obliterates them. Like, then now Sasori pulls out himself actually, and he's trying to use the what? So now, dang it, man! I swear I subbed out of that, but whatever. Dang, I'm getting folded. Naruto, where am I? Naruto is getting mad, and Sasori pulls out his actual puppet, and he takes the katana of the whatever it was, the puppet with the sword. He basically takes it, and now it's an actual katana. It's swift. He's cutting the chakra strings of all the other puppets. So now the puppets are dang near useless. Like, he can't reconnect the strings like how he does in the thing. He can't reconnect them. He can't use the puppet again. It's dang near useless now because of what he did, basically. And now Sasori pulls out his big puppet jutsu. Naruto now going solo in a 1v2 because he's basically, Kakashi's utterly lost on like what's going on. He hops back in the fight at some point, but like right now it's basically a 1v2, and and he's basically 1v2 Data and Sasha right now. At first he's on his back foot, but once he catches a grasp of both of their abilities, he's able to start handling them. And then Kakashi basically gets out of the state that he was in of kind of like confused and utterly shocked, and he's like, forget it. I mean, he hops back into the battle, and so he switches they're basically doing it, and then Naruto basically almost has Sasori's almost done for. He puts the sword to Sasori's heart, basically already having an understanding of how puppets basically work, and Sasori's basically he's like, this is for my clan. He basically kills Sasori. He does it. He doesn't hit him with a talk no jutsu, none of that. He kills Sasori. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I subbed out of it. Thank God that was close. I was trying to use the ultimate, but whatever. So now where was I at? Sasori. He basically killed Sasori, and then Sakura, after healing Kankuro and all that, heads to the director's home, and basically sees Naruto bloodied up, like not with his own blood either. He's not hurt. He has their blood on him, and she's like struck in fear. Like, is this the Naruto that I used to know? Kakashi understands why Naruto's mad though. He knows that he helped wipe out his clan basically. So Kakashi's now gained more of an understanding of what's going on, but Sakura doesn't know this. She thinks Naruto right now is just a ruthless, turning into a Sasuke basically right now. And Sasori does give Naruto the information about Sasuke and all that because hey, he's being beat. And Naruto and them head off. Kakashi's not tired this time, guys. Hooray! He doesn't miss out on their one mission. The mission with he doesn't miss out on the mission with the bridge mission. This is 3 times I've yawned in one video. I'm absolutely sorry. So now Naruto has a new sword, a part of his grimoire, and this is a katana. And the katana's ability is, it basically increases all of Naruto's physical attributes. Period, point blank. That's all it does. But it's like, it increases them by a lot. So Naruto's now like a speed demon with crazy strength, and he's also more durable. That's what the sword basically does. I'm gonna use, because why it makes him more durable is, so let's say, what is a good example? Nah, I think I'm gonna say it makes him more durable. I'm not gonna give it any other ability plus that, because it already increases his physical attributes and stats and all that. And so I think we'll be good with that. So I'm gonna give it that basically. It just makes Naruto more physical and durable and all that. And it makes him more, like, I'll put it like this. It makes him faster, of course, but it also makes him it makes him more what's it called? It makes him stronger. I mean, not stronger. Oh my god, it makes him stronger, more durable and all that. But what it really does, it makes him faster. Like, and I mean faster, because it's a katana. To really use a katana to its best, you got to be a quick shinobi, and that's basically what it does. It just makes him faster. Oh my god, I cannot land this. So that's basically the base of it. It makes him, that's like the biggest attribute, is it makes him super quick. And now where we're at, what should I say? It does that, now Sakura, the Sakura Naruto thing, because I was just telling y'all what the sword does. I'm not telling y'all something about. Alright, sorry. Had to go do something. Sorry for, I was gonna end it right there anyway. Forgot to give you an outro. But it's cool. I'm just gonna connect it to the other video. But basically, alright, so where we're at now. Sakura asks Naruto, what was that? Like, are you good? Like, Naruto, you cool? Cause that wasn't like, I never seen you act that way. Like, actually go for your target and actually try to kill them. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. It was something personal about that fight. And she doesn't believe him. She thinks Naruto's just cold-blooded right now. She thinks he's turning into a Sasuke. She said something corny like, don't become Sasuke or something like that. Whatever, just something stupid Sakura would say. You understand? Don't be stupid like Sakura, guys. But that's basically how it was. Something she says. Now where we're at, the Sasuke retrieval arc, which this I'm gonna tell y'all right now goes much better than y'all think. So first off, the team they're running with is much better. They're not just running with Sai, Naruto, Sakura, and Yamato. Remember, Kakashi didn't get hurt, guys. So now they're running with a 5-man squad: Kakashi, Yamato, I said Sasuke. I was about to say Sasuke. Sai, Naruto, Sakura. Sai attacked Naruto again, and how Sai's artwork, jutsu works, folds him. Naruto immediately cuts right through it. Also, I'm gonna tell you now, Danzo wants Naruto in the Anbu. He cuts right through it, and he immediately, when he sees Sai, he tells Shikamaru and Choji to stay back, and he puts a sword to his throat and is like, "Why shouldn't I kill you now?" And Sai grins like, "So you're not weak." And Naruto is like, "So it was a test. Test me again, and next time I won't be so merciless." Because like I said, Naruto in this is more cold-blooded. And then now, where we're at is Sasuke retrieval arc. I cannot wait to. Ooh, y'all gonna like this. So first off, when we get to the Sasuke retrieval, Naruto and the Orochimaru battle does not happen. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna say it does happen. They get to the bridge. Same thing with Yamato, all that. But when we get to the when Orochimaru says that little thing about Sasuke becoming his body, or I think he said something like that, Naruto goes into the Toad Beast thing again, folds. I don't want to say fold, but he does Orochimaru dips, all that. But this time, when Yamato tells Naruto not to use that Tailed Beast chakra, Naruto, knowing more about Tailed Beast, says, "Why shouldn't I?" And he's like, Yamato's like, "Tailed Beasts are evil, this and that." And he's like, "No, the way we've treated them is evil. All they want us to do was live in their world, and we took them as hostages. Well, we kidnapped them basically and used them for their power. So why would they not attack our village? Would you do the same if someone took you hostage?" And then Yamato now has a more like understanding of Tailed Beast at the same time, because Naruto has an understanding on why the Tailed Beast did it. He's not going around with Kurama. They're not already best buddies, but he understands Kurama. So yeah, that's how that starts off first. I'm gonna say that. Hey, I'm gonna have my boys attack you, man. Don't make me get my dogs on you. But yeah, that's basically how that part starts. That's what happens there. So he doesn't stop using Kurama's chakra like he said like he did in canon. He still thinks he should use Kurama's chakra because he doesn't think Kurama's absolute evil. He understands Kurama's reasons for attacking the village and all that. And then when they go to the thing, they find Sasuke much quicker, and Kakashi's there. And when Naruto, should I give him this ability? Naruto can sense chakra, like basically like how he can in Sage Mode. Not as strong as how he can in Sage Mode, but he can kind of sense when an attack is coming because of the anti-chakra. Anti-chakra doesn't just give him the ability to block moves; it gives him the ability to sense chakra itself. So he kind of already knows about. He doesn't know what Sage Mode is, but he knows what nature energy is. He doesn't use it. Don't think Naruto secretly has Sage Mode, cause he doesn't. That'd be too broken too early. Sage Mode. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Sage Mode plus the anti-chakra will be broken. Y'all understand why soon. So now Naruto, where he's at is we're there. We're at the Sasuke. Sasuke is about to bring down Kirin, and instead of Orochimaru stopping him, Orochimaru wants to see what this kid Naruto can do. He wants to know Naruto's full extent of power. So instead of stopping Naruto, stopping Sasuke, he lets him do it. And Naruto's response to this is he basically pulls out his sword, the big one, the first one. I forgot the name. I think it's the Demon Dweller sword. I'm not 100% sure, so don't judge. So yeah, he pulls out the that sword, and he immediately what? I was blocking, whatever. He immediately like tries to deflect it. When that Kirin comes down, Naruto starts to deflect it with his dope sword, and it's basically like Naruto's kind of being crushed under the pressure of the Kirin. But he stops the blow, and when it's like the smoke clears up of Kirin, and Naruto is pissed, and I mean almighty pissed that Sasuke was about to kill everybody there. And so his response to this is he's not about to sit here and let Sasuke go. It's more or less now, even though Sasuke is like a brother to him, he's not going to sit here and let Sasuke get away with stuff like that. So his response to this is he goes full out, like the most power he can to attack Sasuke. Not trying to kill him, but going everything. When Sasuke sees Naruto is surviving from this, he's utterly confused. And by the way, Naruto also he deflected it with two swords, by the way. Like, he had like kind of an X formation with the second sword he got and the big sword. So now he knows how to use Kirin. Naruto does so yeah. Basically Naruto's basically about to become the next Kakashi, by the way, guys. Too late, can't stop me. So now, but it's kind of different for Kirin because he didn't see Sasuke use. He doesn't know exactly how Kirin works. So all he has it right now is in the sword. Kirin is legitimately in the sword. So that's the main reason Naruto survived that. I'm gonna tell you now. Naruto would have died from that Kirin. He didn't block it because of pure willpower and strength. He blocked it because of he absorbed as much of Kirin as he could into the sword. So now where Naruto's at, he goes full out. Tailed Beast cloak to like two tails. The anti-magic cloak. He has his katana and the smaller demon sword and all that. And Naruto immediately, everyone starts to notice. It seems like another Kirin's coming up. Sasuke looks up, like, I'm not calling on Kirin. And Naruto immediately, when he's about to drop it, Orochimaru, knowing that this will kill Sasuke, gets them out of there. Reverse summons them. Kakashi, Yamato, Sakura, and Sai are all completely flabbergasted. Like, please explain to me, when did you get this strong, basically? And Naruto just is like pissed. I mean almighty pissed. He's still almighty pissed, and he's like, we're following them. He's like, what? He's like, we gotta find them. And he's like, no, we gotta go back to the mission to basically tell Tsunade what happened. And Naruto doesn't want to do that. He doesn't care. What he wants to do is I'm gonna just have them fight each other because I feel like it. No, I'm not gonna do that. He basically calls on to not calls on, he basically goes back, and then when they get back and they review the mission, Naruto is like, give me another mission. Wait, what? No, yeah, I think Jiraiya did die now. Hold up, I'm gonna search it up because I'm not 100% sure how this timeline, but I'm like 99% sure Jiraiya dies after the Sasuke retrieval arc. I'm trying to figure out. Hold up, I think I'm gonna just search up Naruto arcs. So I'm thinking that he died after the Kakuzu thing. I'm sorry, guys. I've completely forgot. It's been a long time since I watched Naruto. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Let me go find this arc. I'm sorry. so if I go down here, alright, so where I'm at is battle between brothers, tell of Jiraiya, but before the tell of Jiraiya, yeah, okay, so where we're at is Naruto learning the Rasen Shuriken. Sorry, I just lost my timeline of Naruto. So first off, Naruto gets back to all this training to do they're training to teach Naruto the Rasen Shuriken. So the I'm gonna say Naruto it's the same for Naruto, like, but it's less of a struggle. He learns a little quicker. Asuma still dies, sadly. I really wish I could say he didn't. I did mess with Asuma as a character, but he still dies. And with that, when Asuma this time Naruto, instead of catching up with them, Naruto, I mean, instead of catching up to them, Naruto goes with them. Even though it's not complete, he decides I don't care about us completing it. We need to go with them. So Naruto decides we'll go with him, and on the way there, he's in his head. He still has shadow clones back at the village trying to figure out how to do it. But this time, instead of just having one group trying to do the Rasen Shuriken, he has basically two groups. One trying to do Rasen Shuriken and Rasen Shuriken plus anti-chakra mixed into it. Think about how OP that'd be. Just think about it. Rasen Shuriken is already OP already. But now we're adding on to the fact that it's actually, instead of like cutting people off, it's actually cutting off their chakra. So if it doesn't kill you, your chakra is cut off. Period, point blank. Broken. So yes, that's step one. And then next. What should I say next? What happens next? Oh my god, I forgot he teleports. What happens next is, oh, that was disrespectful. The fact he just thought he could curb stomp me. What happens next? Where should I say happens next? Where am I at? I'm sorry, I keep losing myself. I'm slow. Naruto has been learning the Rasen Shuriken plus Rasen Shuriken with anti-chakra. And with this anti-chakra, on their way, like when he gets there, uh, they've already learned the anti-chakra thing. They've already learned it. But now, when Naruto gets there, he immediately challenges Kakuzu. Like, he looks at Kakuzu, calls his little anti-chakra stuff, and he's basically, has them, it explodes in his face like it does in canon. And, you know, of course, like, she was about to be like, I want to go out with Naruto now. She doesn't. But Naruto, instead, is like, forget it, I'm going for it again. But this time, he calls two in each hand. Now, everybody's thinking Naruto's going to hit Kakuzu with both of these. No. He throws the regular Rasen Shuriken at, Hidan, which it doesn't kill Hidan, like y'all would expect. Basically just weakens him. He calls, our boy, hold up, let me, no, I'm not gonna get there yet. So first off, Naruto throws the anti-magic one at Kakuzu, which basically destroys almost all of his masks, and now he just has one left, and he's almighty pissed, like, you destroyed my mask, this and that, I'm going to beat you. No, he doesn't. He's almighty pissed, but he knows that I need to dip. He knows that he is not going to be able to handle whatever this thing is again. He basically, because what he basically did is he didn't take the brute force of the attack and almost survive. No, what happened was he got lucky. He had 4 hearts, and he basically gave those 4 hearts up to survive. Because that's basically what happened. He basically gave those hearts up and made all 4 of them take the brute force of the attack. And so now that happens, and then Naruto tells Shikamaru that guy's weak. You go handle him. Basically, tell him to do his little plan because he let him in on the plan on how to handle the dude, and that's basically what happens. So he basically goes and does what he does in canon. So our boy does one of the dopest scenes in all of Naruto. I don't care what anyone has to say. That Shikamaru scene was dope. He does his little thing, and Naruto basically fights Kakuzu. Sorry to tell you. Kakuzu tried to run. I'm gonna say that too. Kakuzu tried to run. He wasn't trying to fight back. He ran, but he couldn't. Sadly, he couldn't. Naruto was not holding back. He said, "You're about to come catch this fade," and he did catch the fade. So now where we're at. Now Jiraiya dies. Right? I know Jiraiya dies now. So where I'm at now. Okay. Tachi and Sasuke battle, exact same. Don't think that changes. I said Tachi. Yeah, Tachi and Sasuke. He beats Orochimaru and all that. What happens now is, where am I at? Jiraiya dies. In response to this, Naruto immediately, sorry to tell you, he immediately learned Sage Mode. Like, because the Toads, of course, tell him, we're going to teach you Sage Mode. And Naruto's response to that is, yeah. And when he's learning about Sage Mode, he learns, like, it's more of a, what's it called? Sage Mode is a, hand-to-hand type thing. Everything goes to canon, but he also trains his swords while he's there because Sage Mode's hand to hand and basically increases his strength. He basically uses his samurai sword the whole time, which really helps because like it matches with Sage Mode a lot. And he's basically totally y'all, he's going to be broken when he's using Sage Mode. Ugh, Jesus. So he does that, and oh, I like him. I like this. I've never used him before, guys. But I mess with it. But he basically gets Sage Mode. He unlocks it much quicker because now Naruto knows how to cut off his chakras, which means he most likely has to know how to control his chakra, which helps him just learning how to control the Sage Mode chakra. So Naruto's now yeah, I said it. Naruto can cut off certain parts of his chakra. He can do that. Naruto's like that, guys. Sorry to tell you. Naruto is utterly broken in this. So that's how it starts off. Not starts off. So when pain comes, everything still's going to canon. Kakashi and them die. Sakura hits her strongest jutsu. Call for Naruto. By the way, about Sakura, she is strong now. Like really, not really strong, but she and her genjutsus are strong. Because I did mention earlier she's learning genjutsu. I completely forgot to talk about her, but yes, when she's fighting off these pains and all that, she gets folded because she's now a genjutsu specialist. She still has the strength of Tsunade's training, but she's more of a genjutsu specialist. Every single time she tries it, that boy Nagato has a Rinnegan, which Sakura doesn't know much about. And like I said, we gotta remember, Naruto was logical in this. I had to do it. I had to do it because Naruto is not an idiot in this what if. I'm going right back into this mode. So where am I at now? Naruto versus Pain. Naruto does not fold Pain like you. Well, yeah, he folds Pain. But the Hinata thing still happens because let's say Pain catches Naruto off guard with his Rod's attacks and uses them on Naruto, and he's able to like catch Naruto off guard for a sec. And basically Hinata comes in and fights, and when she does that, Naruto becomes a different breed. Because now that he has more understanding of this Nine Tails, the Nine Tails doesn't immediately take control of his body. Well, he kind of does, but Naruto here is like less of he just so depressed he willingly does it. He wants to actually do it. He's like telling the Nine Tails, kill him. I want you to go in and kill him. And Nine Tails compliant. They basically make a deal where like, give me your body for a while. I mean, I take your body. I destroy all your enemies, and he's agreeing to that. And hey, it goes down. When I tell you it goes down, it goes down, broski. Alright? So that's for one. It goes down. Like, that boy, that boy Pain got violated by Six Tails Naruto. Because Kurama knows how to, I mean, not knows how to, but Kurama knows how the stuff works, and he can, Naruto has already cut off the chakra, so he's not, Kurama's not messing himself up by using the thing. So he's still in the Six Tail state, but before Naruto gets completely controlled by Kurama, of course, our boy Minato, the one and only GOAT, steps in. I didn't see this. What does it do? Whatever. So, yeah, he steps in before Naruto completely loses control. By completely losing control, I mean loses body. This is unrealistic. This would never happen. I'm sorry to tell you. But yeah, that the Minato steps in, gives Naruto his body back, blah blah blah. He knows who his father is. So now Naruto goes and finds Pain, and with being more relentless in this, instead of he hits, he goes in for the kill immediately when he walks in. He's dual wielding his swords. He has the katana and the big sword out. He's dual wielding them, and he's like, I'm teed, big. I'm teed up. I'm like actually mad. He's about to go in for the kill before Conan stops him, and Pain is like, then he hits him with the Talk no Jutsu because Naruto's now calmed down and more in control, because Kurama's still hate is still kind of affecting Naruto, what I should say. And Naruto, oh my neck killing me. Ugh. Naruto basically still hits him with the Talk no Jutsu, but he brings the people of the village back, and instead of and just dying, he's like, you can't let Madara have these eyes. And I was like, Madara? Because he knows who Madara is. He read up on his village, and Madara was alive around the time of his village. He knows who Madara is, and he's like, what do you mean? Madara is dead. And before he dies, he tells Conan to tell him everything, and then basically Conan tells him most of the stuff. Not everything, but most of it. Like, Madara's alive. Madara's not dead. Madara is basically like the one who basically kind of made the Akatsuki what it is today. And she's like, Nagato wanted you to take these eyes, do what you please with them, basically destroy them, have them, whatever. Naruto takes them, puts them in a jar to keep them awake, or whatever they do in Naruto to keep the eyes from rotting. And when he goes back in the village, they all praise him or whatever. But Naruto is like, he's more down, he's more sad, he's not happy. And Kakashi and him asks him why, and he shows them the Rinnegan. They're like, bro, what you got the Rinnegan, dog? And he's like, he's basically on his emo stuff. The guy, he may have been evil, but he had his reasons for what he did. And everybody's confused on like, they, I mean, not really confused, but they kind of understand it. Why Naruto was more mad. I mean, not happy. What should I say next? So he's not happy, but they still celebrate. Naruto celebrates with him, but it's more like he's still not happy though. And then that's what goes down here. And now we're at the Danzo. Now he's the Hokage, so he can kind of give Naruto orders, and he's ready to order Naruto to join his Anbu, put Naruto under training and all this. But Naruto just doesn't mess with him immediately. Like, he does not mess with Danzo. He already gets a weird vibe off of him, and So Danzo, instead of forcing Naruto into the Anbu right now, he has Danzo, I mean Naruto go to the thing with him. And Naruto, he agrees with it and all that. Instead of having just those two Anbu members, he has Naruto go with him because he wants to see the abilities of Naruto. He wants to know how OP this kid really is. Hearing all this big talk about him, he wants to know, is this kid really as strong as people say? Is he really so strong he defeated pain? That's what he wants to know, really. He wants to know, can I get this kid into my Anbu? And so first off, I'm gonna say, what was up? What should I say? So now they're there, and first thing, before they enter, Naruto begs the Raikage not to kill Sasuke and let Naruto handle it. And he's like, "How would I let some kid handle it? He took my brother." And Naruto's like, "Your brother's a Jinchuriki." No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm playing with you guys. Naruto's not that smart, but he's like, "I'll handle him myself, and even if I have to, I'll kill him." And that catches Danzo off because he knows a little bit about Naruto, but he didn't know Naruto was a killer, which that just tickles Danzo's pickle because he's a weirdo. Sorry to tell you guys, but yeah, Naruto's more cold-blooded. Like I said in this, if he's like, if I have to kill kill Sasuke in this situation, I will. Like if Sasuke won't come back to our village and pay for what he's done, I'll kill him if I need to. Doesn't want to, but he's like, I will. Like basically like force. And then they do their little thing and all that. Oh my god. What should I say? Then the summit happens, and Naruto, when they realize, because Naruto's protecting Danzo because he has to, he notices, he sees Sasuke above the ceiling. Instead of being flabbergasted like the rest of the Hokage, he immediately goes on the attack. Naruto's like, forget it, you're done, you're coming. He does his little thing where he did the first time with what's it called? At the late, he's like, you're coming back. You're gonna pay for what you're not gonna pay for, but I'm bringing you back, even if I have to break every bone in your body. And Sasuke is caught off guard by this like look Naruto's giving him, because Naruto's giving him a look like he can feel the death in it. Basically, is what I'll say. And everybody's caught off guard because this kid, he's challenging someone who everybody thinks now is on. Well, he's able to beat Gaara, and he was able to hold the Raikage off for a while. So there's like, this kid, there's no way he's on a Hokage level. Naruto, like I said, he's smart. He was already prepared, and he had clones inside the one thing, inside Mount Miyamoku. So he immediately returns to Sage mode. No, I'm not gonna say that, because who's that prepared? Well, he is on the thing protecting the Hokage, so would y'all, would it be reasonable that he had clones? Yeah, I say it'd be reasonable that he had clones in Mount Miyamoku. So Naruto has clones in Mount Miyamoku, and with that, with the clones in Mount Miyamoku and all that, I love how he completely changes outfits when he does that. What does that even do? Do I teleport to him now? Do they do damage? I'm utterly lost on what these shuriken does. I gotta figure it out. No, I'm not on this thing yet, but now I am. But yeah, that's basically how it goes. It goes now. He goes into Sage mode, and anybody in there who knows what Sage mode is, they know what this ability does. I don't think lots of people know. I say Danzo probably would know, you know that. But yeah, and then he immediately goes into Tailed Beast's cloak. Sorry. And now he also goes and turns the black aura around him, and it's making Sasuke piss his pants once again. Knowing the ability that this cloak had, I mean his abilities were at when they first fought, and knowing Naruto has gotten much stronger, he's scared. Like, bro. Well, not scared, more of intimidating. Like, okay, I actually I have to go all out. And that's what happens. It's now really just a one-on-one fight versus Naruto and Sasuke, and I'm gonna say Sasuke with his not EMS. I think he only has Mangekyo right now. He's able to probably, I want to say that Mangekyo is broken, and Naruto has no counter to it right now. He doesn't know its abilities, and I'm not going to say that Naruto can do the one thing where he blocks it off or whatever. So I'm gonna just say Naruto. Yeah, I'm gonna say Naruto. He can't throw it like he did at the last Valley because he doesn't know much about it. But he can't, like, he's still able to, like, it's not gonna immediately kill him because he can reverse summon himself to Mount Miyaboku, like, when he wants to. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. And he can cancel it out. Forget what I'm talking about. He can reverse summon. He can cancel it out. He has his swords. What am I on, guys? I am so sorry. So Naruto, I swear I thought I was Sasuke, because I don't remember why I would go Danzo. I just want to see, is it true that this thing is one tap? No, it is not. It's not the same thing. So basically, whenever Sasuke uses his Amaterasu, it's basically useless against Naruto because guess what? Naruto can what's it called? He can he can just cut it. It's still a hurt him, but it's more or less not gonna have the long lasting effects that it does on most opponents. And that so the fight's more one-sided until Sasuke pulls out the Susanoo, which catches everybody off guard to the point where the Hokage think, all right, it's time to stop letting these kids fight, and it's time for us to step in. Which Sasuke gets violated, and then Anko tries to use the little particle style. Obito steps in with his Madara voice. Naruto, knowing who he is, thinks it's time to do what I need to do. Like, he's like, I gotta do it. And guess what he does, guys? Naruto pulls out those little that little jar, and no one notices because he's like behind all the Hokage and all this, and he throws in the Rinnegan. And Naruto is like, he teed up, and when I tell you he teed up, he teed up. He starts he goes in for Obito. Like, now he's from behind the Hokage and in front of them instead, and he basically, now he has the Rinnegan, by the way. He doesn't know how it works, but he just knows he's irresistant to Genjutsu and all that. Now Naruto has a Rinnegan. I just felt like giving it to him because I felt like it was a smart thing to do, just in general in the show. And if you don't agree with me, you're stupid. They should have gave Naruto the Rinnegan after the Pain fight. I know it made him OP, but hey, at that point in the show, they should have just gave it to him. So yeah, Naruto has the Rinnegan. He goes in to attack Obito, and nothing works. Even though he has the Rinnegan, nothing works because guess what? He has the most broken thing in the show that shouldn't even exist. Kamui. He phases through. He phases through it. Every attack Naruto throws, anti-magic and all. Well, I'm gonna say it. Yep, Naruto can cut through Kamui. He can basically try to cancel it out. I'm gonna say that. But actually, no, I'm not gonna say that because then Obito is basically useless in a fight against Naruto.